everybody, and welcome to America. Today I'm going to introduce you to somebody that's been a member of my family for the past 6 years, and that is the Silver Bullet. I spend more time with this truck than I do my real wife, so come along and take a look. This is a 2011 Ford F-350 dual rear wheel. Comes complete with 6.7 liter powerstroke diesel engine because they don't make a 6.8. As it stands right now, there's like 244,000 miles on this truck, and it runs like a dream. I'm really a fan of it. You follow me around over here. This is where the magic happens. Comes complete with hand crank windows because sometimes you don't have time to go to the gym as much as I'd like to. This works, you know, grip strength, forearms, biceps, all that stuff. Air conditioned automatic transmission, all that good stuff. This thing tows like a dream. 6.7 powerstroke diesel engine, four-wheel drive, 410 rear end, pulls skid steers, trench boxes, heavy things around really without any issue. Without towing, gets around 14 miles a gallon, which I think is pretty decent. So if you come back here to the business end, I'll show you. This is a Mighty M air compressor that has a 6 or 8 horse Honda motor on it that we use to fill tires on big machines, run air tools, things like that. I'm a big fan of it. It keeps up with a 1/2-inch impact really well, so no complaints there. This is the main box that I use a lot of. It's got all of the screwdrivers, pliers, punches, chisels, drill bits. Cordless drill is borrowed to somebody right now. Impacts, all that stuff. The most commonly used tools that keeps things going. Complete with stickers. This truck's about due for retirement, and I'm really kind of sad that I have to get a new sticker situation going on in the new truck, but you know, to everything a new beginning, right? So walking back from that box is closest to the cab because those are the things I use most often. So if I'm going to get out of my truck and there's chances I'm going to need a screwdriver or a 3/8 drive ratchet more than anything else, so that's closest to my truck. Back here, this is some more of the bigger items. I got a bolt kit in here, standard and metric, chain and hook repair, miscellaneous lights and things for trucks, trailers, heavy equipment, electrical tools and diagnostics, multimeter, test light, wire strippers, wire cutters, those types of things. Tire plug kit that's new because my other one ejected on the highway the other day. We'll have to talk about that later. I'm still a little sore about it. Butt connectors and things because sometimes you're not always in the shop when your trailer lights break. Usually for me, I'm never in the shop when that happens. 3/4 drive ratchet set pry bars. Nice heavy duty crescent wrenches that I also use sometimes to stay in shape because I don't have time to get to the gym. A shelf that broke the other day, but this truck's gonna get retired soon, and I can't bring myself to fix it yet because it's sad. WD-40, PB blaster, the things that keep America going. Black spray paint for after you weld something. Pipe dope for pipe fittings. Grease for brake calipers. All that kind of consumable stuff that you need to keep the things going. We go back to this door here. I got 2 3/8 by 20 foot grade 100 chains that I use for chaining down skid steers, little backhoes, things like that when I'm pulling our smaller trailer that doesn't have chain boxes. Blue shop towels because sometimes in America you got to get dirty. Jumper cables, always keep your jumper cables inside because if they get rained on once, they corrode and the connections are no good, and you might as well throw them in the road ditch in somebody else's township. Usually have a bottle jack in here, but somebody borrowed it. And just some miscellaneous things, 2-stroke oil, stuff like that. This is where some of the magic happens. 30,000 pound pintle hitch. This is a Monroe truck box. I think it's their Monroe service, whatever it is. It's a Monroe 9-foot service box. I ordered it with the Monroe bumper because that way you get like an extra foot or so of trailer hitch sticking out, so when you're backing in, you're less likely to jackknife, and if you're turning around somewhere tight, it's less likely to bind up your bumper and whatnot. If you come around here with me in the back, there's a Miller Bobcat 250 welder, 250 amps, It's powered by a Kohler 23 4-horse motor. Got 100 foot of leads, positive and ground, because with all positives there's also negatives. 50-foot air hose. I got a 50-foot Flexzilla cord to run grinders, 2-inch electric pumps, etc. And we work our way around here. This kind of tails off of the welder. Oxyacetylene torch with a backup oxygen tank because they always run out at the worst time. Small toolbox with extra tip cleaners and torch tips and things like that. The torch setup and the welding leads are both meant to run off the passenger side of the truck, because chances are if you're going to have to cut and weld on something, you're going to be on the side of the road and it's going to be on the, so leads are going to run off the passenger side, or the curb side as they call it. Off of that there's usually a Stihl TS420 14-inch saw, but I also loan that to the same guy that I loaned all the other crap to. Milwaukee 6-inch grinder, Milwaukee 4.5-inch grinder, Hobart auto darkening helmet, 70/18 5/32 and 1/8 rods, some 140 hard alloy hard surfacing rods, 60/13 5/32 60/10 3/16 rods for welding heavy things like casings and stuff like that. Welding gloves, abrasive discs, and then this is what I like to call, or my brother nicknamed, the tool room, the parts room. Always keep a couple spare cases of grease, batteries, trailer wire, zip ties, case HTO hydraulic additive oil for when you break a hydraulic hose, Caterpillar specific O-ring set, backup aerosol cans, 2-stroke mix oil for Stihl equipment, 50-to-1 mix, automatic, built-in, factory, saw filters, chainsaw chains, bungee cords, all those little things, extremely large R-clips for trench box pin safety, plow bolts, things of that nature. And then we always carry a couple 2-gallon jugs of washer fluid, 1540, 1030, antifreeze. This is power service that can probably go away because hopefully things aren't going to freeze again here in Northern Illinois, but who the hell knows, really. And then up on top I keep 2-cycle mix oil gas cans, and then usually my 5-gallon straight gas is on the other side. Passenger compartment here, which pretty much never has anyone sit in it ever, except for there's generally always a mountain of clothes and a lunchbox. Fire extinguisher behind, emergency triangles, which have only been used for serious use once, thank God. Knock on Ford. So there she is. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. Like I said, this truck's due for retirement, so once we get everything settled in the new truck, it'll be a little bit more organized, and we'll probably do a walk around on that. If you like what you saw, subscribe to the channel, and if you don't, subscribe anyways, and that way, you know, people just like to punish themselves. Alright, I'll catch you later. Until next time, stay American. But right now, I gotta get to work. Oh.